boys and girls of all ages, J Money here, and I'm bringing you some StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm action. This is going to be a Terran vs Zerg matchup, and it's going to be a game sent to me by one of you guys. This isn't the first time he's been on my channel, I believe it's the third time, and his name is SpannerFre. But before I get into the major introductions, let me just throw this out here. If you are a StarCraft 2 or StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm player, feel free to send me your replays and I will be glad to cast them as soon as I possibly can for you. Since there's not that many pro games out yet, or that I can find because I'm clueless most of the time, I'll be glad to cast your games. So, if you want to see your games casted, email them to me. I'll leave my email in the description below. So all you gotta do is check right there, and there you go. But enough of that, let's get to the introduction. Down in the bottom right hand corner of the map, we do have our red Terran player. His name is SpannerFre. And in the top left hand corner of the map, he is our blue Zerg player. And his name is... Woo. I don't know, he's W. He's W'ing it up. Apparently the first 42 W's were taken, so he went with 49. I don't know. I'm making stuff up because that's what I do. But enough of that, let's get to the game. I do believe SpannerFre is a silver or gold level player, so he's going to be around that level, so I'm pretty intrigued to see what we might be getting in this game. It does look like we are going to go with standard low wall-off, but against a Zerg, a wall-off is great to stop Zergling, but it's not going to stop no scouting. Because Zergs have an OP unit known as the Overlord. Not really OP, but still. Everyone loves to call everything OP, so I think I will too. Well, why am I talking like that? I don't know. But we do have a single barracks out. He is starting to get a Marine out. So very good right there. And we do have a actually pretty good expansion right here from our Zerg player. We do have the scout out coming, so he is going to see that the spawning pool is on its way up, and he should be ready to see a couple Zerglings. SpannerFre already does have his orbital command up, which is really good news for him because he's going to have something called a mule to help him supplement his income anytime he's ready. But other than that, he is content with what he's doing with the one barracks, continuing to make some Marines, and at this point in time, we're pretty much at that point in the game where we're just trying to figure out what is exactly going to go on and when. We do have the Zerg starting to get his gas, so as soon as this spawning pool is up, he should start researching the speed and about 40 more gas. So there we go. There we do have some queens starting to be on the way, so he will be able to get those injects and starting that creep. Other than that, we do seem to be at the nice slow part of the game where everything just starts to happen, and he does have a spine crawler up right now. Unless he's sensing some really early aggression, which, apparently there is. He's getting that spine crawler up nice and easy, and that should be able to help him to defend nice and easy. He did pull a couple drones off. Not drones, SCVs off, but I wouldn't call this an all-in because I do believe a majority of them are still there just mining. He's just trying to cause any little damage he can, and it does seem like all these Marines are going to go down relatively quickly with little damage done to the Zerg. Yeah, only 100 loss, 250 loss, so not huge losses, but in the early game, every little bit does help. And it does look like our Zerg player is going to get ready for some pretty big aggression relatively soon. Then you see him saying, "Yo, dude, what are you doing?" And he says, "New World Order thing." Smiley face. Alright. I always thought SpannerFre was part of the New World Order. This officially reveals it right here on the J Money YouTube channel. And however, we have a whole bunch of barracks starting to pop up for SpannerFre, so he's expecting the aggression. It looks like aggression should be coming because he did make a crap ton of Zerglings, and now they are Speedlings. However, it does look like he's actually going to drone up on the back of this. So he probably just made a couple extra Zerglings. He thought a little bit more aggression was going to be coming. and it didn't. So they're just there to protect him at this point in time. So way to go, WWWW. Other than that, not too much going on. We do have a lot of symmetry coming from our Terran player. As you see, we have a line of barracks here, a line of depots here. So everything's nice and straight with SpannerFre. He wants to keep everything nice and straight. You know, oh, here comes a big Zergling push. Will he have the micro to actually back out, or are all these Marines going to get eaten away? It does look like, oh, it does look like all the Marines are going to get surrounded and pretty much eaten alive. We do have SpannerFre, who is backing up into his base, which is pretty smart. Raising these depots. Ooh, but those depots aren't going to protect him for long. Why? Because we have something called Bailings. Bailings are going to bust through this front door possibly, but will he have enough to defend? He does still have 5 barracks, pretty much massing Marines. He does need to get these behind this wall to at least take some of the brunt of the force. However, ooh, is he going to get back in time? No, he's going to let them all in right through the front door. However, a lot of these Zerglings, ooh, well, they were blocking the Bailings. However, they pretty much just blew up and pretty much all of the Marines just evaporated. It's going to be pretty hard to see how SpannerFre might be able to handle this. And oh my god, those Bailings! Oh my god, the Bailings just say, oh, of the SCVs. We do have a couple of the Marines still up in the game. He still has mules available, but SpannerFre's like, GG, lulz, YOLO. No, he didn't say YOLO, but he is still giving it his all. But there is just so many Zerglings coming toward the front door. He does throw down some mules to try to pretty much repair the supply depots. Will this one Marine be able to hold this off? A couple more buddies just got recruited. We do see this supply depot going so low, but this one mule was doing its best to keep it up. However, with that, with the supply depot down, we do see these just few Marines trying to defend his base. And now just a couple more Bailings are going to come in, and they should be able to clean up the rest of this Marine army. I don't know what SpannerFre could possibly do here at this point in time, because there just seems to be a never-ending stream of Zerglings, and with no SCVs. I think it's just, that just might be it. However, he did catch up a little bit in the units lost tab, but there goes the rest of his Marines, and yeah, I think that's it. And there it is with the GG from our good friend SpannerFre. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And again, if you got some replays you want me to cast, send me an email. It will be in the description below. Thank you very much, guys. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.